haya is something that Islam encourages, Islam promotes, because society can only remain peaceful, serene, and in a good state, good condition, if the people in that society are modest, bahaya. And a society where immodesty is rife and rampant, Allahu Akbar, so many sins take place, an accumulation of sins, wrongdoings, and then the adhab of Allah will descend. What else will happen? So let us go to the hadith. The Prophet ﷺ said that Iman, faith, has 70 plus branches of faith, and modesty is a big branch of faith, a massive branch of faith. Who is saying this? Rasulullah ﷺ has said this. And who has narrated it? Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim. It's mentioned in Nasai, Abu Dawood, Ibn Majah. Very powerful hadith. That one strong part of Iman is haya, showing haya. So we have to ponder upon ourselves. How much do we act upon Islamic teachings regarding haya? Now, before I continue with narrations, etc., the ta'rif, the definition, what is haya? Haya doesn't mean that in every given situation you show shyness, you show modesty, you pull out of situations because you are shy. No. The definition of haya that the scholars have given, Allama Baydawi rahimahullah has mentioned, Al-haya'u inqidadu nafsi anil qabihi makhafat al-dham. For the ego, for the nafs, for the self, to avoid and refrain from bad actions, immoral actions, detestable actions, due to the fear of rebuke. This is what haya is. You will refrain from an action because of the rebuke that you will gain if you are caught doing that action. When you look at it from the aspect of Sharia, Allamah Mullah Ali Qari rahmatullahi alayhi, he states, Islamically speaking, haya is when a person reflects upon the blessings of Allah Azza wa Jal, or always showering upon him, and then he remembers his own shortcomings, his lapses, his errors, and then as a result he feels shame, he feels regret, he feels bad. And then because of this regret, because of this shame, and because of the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he makes a vow to avoid that sin and similar sins in the future. He avoids sins in future. Why? Because of his misdeeds. When he reflects upon them, he reflects upon the blessings of Allah, and out of the fear of Allah, he makes this intention, this promise that in the future I won't sin, I won't fall into these things again. This is what haya is. Now, if somebody tells you to do the tilawat of the Quran, and you say, oh, I'm shy, brother, I have haya. That's not haya. This is the haya we're talking about, the shari'i haya that you should develop. Someone asks you to do a good act, recite Naat of the Prophet ﷺ, brother, you know, I have haya in me. Allahu Akbar. You can't use that in that particular context. The haya shouldn't stop you from doing good. It should prevent you from evil and wrongdoing and doing bad. This is the key difference that we should have in mind when discussing the topic of haya.